Hello and welcome to Bradley Central High School. This is Studio H12, where we do the football coaches show and player interviews every week. And today I'm Gwen Shroyer along with Trentavious Roberts. We're going to call you Rango. That's what I hear everybody calling you. You like Rango?
Yes, sir.
Where did that name come from?
The movie Rango.
Okay. So you identify with some of that fun element, and that's really cool. So this is your senior year.
Yes, sir, it is.
And what do you think about Bradley Central? Just from a flat standpoint, what does Bradley mean to you?
It means everything to me, you know. I like going to this school because at first I was going to go to Cleveland High School, but my mom made me come to Bradley. And I think
Thank you, Mom.
That was a really good choice that she made.
That's
I'm
great.
Really proud to be here.
Well, we love having you here. You have a great attitude. I think what you bring just kind of exudes and everybody catches on. It's very contagious. I love that. So you play wide receiver, but most predominantly defensive back.
Yes,
Which one's
sir.
your favorite?
DB, for sure.
So, I mean, do you have a little shake and bake move to let people know you're out there? Do they pay attention to you, or do they try to ignore you?
It really just depends, you know. I mean, it really just depends on who I'm going up against.
Some people you know.
Yes.
Some people. But what about the ones you don't know? Like this past weekend.
I just watch film on them and see how they like react.
So you pay attention to how they're going to play.
Yes, sir, I do.
But when you get on the field, do you have any kind of annoyance? Nothing. You just play.
I just play.
Let your words speak in your emotions and actions.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that Elvis Presley song. A little less conversation, a little more action, please. Okay. Very good. So what about wide receiver? Where do you usually line up?
It really just depends on the formation they call.
Where do you like to line up?
Outside.
Outside. Okay. And have you had some good sparks in offense? You're waiting for that breakout moment?
I am waiting.
Well, I'm looking forward to that. That's why I was asking.
Yes,
I don't recall that breakout moment, but I'll be watching for it. I got my eye on you.
Yes, sir.
Number 15.
Yes, sir.
Big numbers. My brother-in-law played at Bradley. That was his number, 15.
Ooh, 15
yeah,
is a
Kevin
good
Carroll.
number.
Graduated in 1985. Isn't that right, Kevin? Yeah. So you've got some brothers in arms around you. I know, have you played all 4 years?
I have played all 4 years.
And did you play at middle school?
I
Where
did.
did you play at middle school?
Cleveland Middle School.
So some of those guys came here, the Burke brothers and some others. So you've had a long term of playing with these guys. You really know each other.
Yeah, we've all grown up together.
That's awesome. That makes
really
for a
good.
great energy family of. I guess you can read each other's minds
Yes,
a little
sir.
bit, and you can see the motions, and you're like, okay, this is my turn.
Right.
Here comes the ball. Somebody's going to help you cover, and you can take over. I know you love it when somebody. Javin was great. When he would come over and help cover on that play. Who's doing that now? Who's your safety?
It's really just depends on who we're playing because we rotate in a lot.
You rotate in. Well, that's very, very smart.
Yes, sir.
But I love what you guys play some good defense. And this past week was a great defensive game for you guys.
Thank you.
Really enjoyed watching that. So on special teams now, you go out and play special teams?
Yes, sir, I do.
And what do you like the most about special teams? What is the one focus you have when you go out there to cover?
Just to hit somebody.
Yeah, you're going to find that man, and
Sir, just hit them.
they don't always know it's coming, do they?
They
They
don't.
don't know. You're bringing the plow,
Yes, sir.
and they're just the wheat.
Gotta hit them, Special teams is a big part of
Yeah,
football.
it is. It's a huge part. And
It
we had a
is.
great special teams game this past week. I think we only punted once. Do you play
Yeah.
on punts too?
I do.
Okay. So getting out there and playing, covering and playing for your team every which way you can, that's really awesome. So you're playing offense, mostly defense, and special teams. That's
sir.
that's outstanding, man.
Yes, sir.
That is simply outstanding. So
Thank
talk to me about Bradley. You've got several teachers that you've taken. What's some of those highlights that you want to point out?
Mr. Keelan, he's played a real big part. I've had his class for 4 years, Megatronics.
He is an excellent, focused teacher.
And yeah, he keeps me on the right path and on track, and I just want to thank him about that.
That is awesome. So do you
Yes, sir.
plan on taking that to the next level?
Yes, sir.
So are you going to study mechatronics or engineering or some other
Well, I'm actually going to study aerospace.
aerospace?
So,
Okay.
But that has.
So are you thinking NASA or are you thinking private?
I'm thinking both, but
Okay.
whichever one I lead to. So.
Nice. So here's an oddity. My dad was in the Air Force when I was growing up, and he worked for Space Shuttle Command at NASA. Yeah.
That's really fun.
It is fun. It's pretty
It's
cool. He
it's a
was
great
all
thing to do.
computers, so Data was his middle name kind of thing, you know. So yeah, that's great. So you know where you want to go study?
I think I do. You know, I have a couple options right now, but I haven't made my choice just yet.
Okay, you don't have to, but definitely keep that, you know, arrow pointed in the right direction and see what, you know, is available to you. You know, when it comes down to it, you'll know where the right place is.
Yes, sir.
Are you thinking about staying in state or close to home? Or does it really matter? Does it matter that you find the best school and give you the best opportunity?
Well, actually, I am thinking about being in state.
Okay.
But I kind of want to go out of state, you know, to try new things.
Sure, yeah. You have brothers and sisters?
I do. I have 2 brothers and 1 sister.
Any at Bradley right now? Younger, older?
Younger.
Younger.
But
Oh, they are watching you.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! You got to be a good mentor.
Yes, sir.
Are you a good
Always.
mentor?
I am.
expect you are.
I am.
Yeah. So what about mom, dad, other family members, uncles, aunts?
Mom, dad, you know, big shout out to them.
I know they're proud of you.
They are. They keep
Yeah.
me on the right path, make sure I'm doing everything the right way and correctly.
Yeah, and we're excited to have you here at Bradley, and we hope that you are continuing through this season with just phenomenal numbers, not just the stats, but
Yes.
really enjoying it. You know, when it comes down to playing hard, you want to be able to enjoy it,
Yes,
because
sir.
otherwise, what's the point? You know, we don't have a coach that is bearing down on you like that. I think
Right.
you know, all your coaches really pay attention to make sure that you're doing the best that you can possibly do. The conditioning. Have you had any cramping problems, or you've been pretty well suited?
I cramped the first 2 games.
Well,
but
I mean, the humidity was
it was real high.
it was crazy. But last week, pretty good?
Yeah, I didn't cramp last week.
That's
at all.
awesome. So this week we're at home.
We're at home.
You have any stellar things that you're looking at this week? You got memories you want to make? Did you play last year against Bearden?
I didn't actually. I played a little bit on special teams.
Yeah. So that was a game we went up there. We want to, you know, talk about this one though. This week, we need to get a win this
We
week.
do.
We need to end up 3-1
Sure.
and move forward. So, anything else you want to point out? Well, we enjoy having Trentavious here, also known as Rango, and I'm sure he'll let you call him Rango too. Mr. Roberts, excellent having you here. Wish you the best. Stay healthy, play well, and that's all we have for this player interview. Bradley Central High School. I'm Gwen Shroyer along with Rango. And until next time, we'll see you on the sideline. God bless and go Bears.